Hello, Max here from Movie Madness Entertainment. I got my Go Power foldable electric bike here from bestbuy.com. It was a flash deal. It's usually like $1,200. I got it for $800. So I'm going to unbox this. Hopefully no assembly required. Hopefully it's just folded in there. And my battery. And then we're going to be trying this out and reviewing it this weekend. I'm already ready. I got my Schwinn helmet. Gonna hit the trails. All right, here's what it looks like in the box. Oh, it's got keys. All right, I think it's just folded. I will be looking at all the accessories and directions, get all this out. But that's what it looks like when you get it from Best Buy. Looks good. I got it out. There's some boxes in here. This is probably something important. Don't forget, don't throw these away. All right. We'll figure out what that is. There's all the packaging. They really package it well. Probably make sure no one uses it and returns it too, but to make sure it's safe. And here it is without all the protection on. So I'm gonna see how hard it is. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to put together. Here's the hinge here. That's where you assemble the main part. Just put this together. All right. Hard to do this while filming. Hopefully this is on camera. There you go. And then you just latch that. Can you see that? Yep. They put a little bolt here that I have to take off to close it. All right, so they put this little bolt here I have to get off, probably within these little boxes here, in order to close it. All right, so in this box, this is just cardboard, probably for protection, the small one, but this is the owner's manual, and I'm assuming this is the battery. Don't throw this one away. I know they wanted you to clip it. This is probably to tie the battery or something, I'm assuming. And then what's this one? Oh, more of these. Okay, that's weird. All right, so this is gonna be the battery. I don't know if it's gonna come fully charged or not. I'll probably have to charge this, go get something to eat, recharge myself from this massive unboxing. Yeah, there's the battery. There's gotta be a plug to charge that. All right, I'll look for that. So this does not come off. It actually holds right in there. See if I can get this on camera. Okay, yeah. And then this goes down. It snaps into place. I can't do this one-handed, but you're just gonna have to trust me. It's really secure. All right, so there's that part. I got to put the steering or the handlebars in next, but I want to put this kickstand down, make sure it stays secure. Looks pretty good so far. All right, I'm going to put this in place. Figure this out. I should read the directions, I know, viewers, but I'm excited. Huh. All right, I'm gonna have to read the directions. All right, so I was struggling to figure this out without, yeah, I did not read the directions. So you pull that up, it's very easy, and then it goes down. And then this pops out. You could put it down, and now it's secure. And now we put this in. I know I'm really great with my words here of how to do this, but just look, it's video. Oh, actually it goes this way. The groove goes this way. and then you slide it where you want it and tighten. Definitely don't want to drive backwards with that. That's going to be very painful, especially for the guys out there. So I got to figure out how to turn this around. All right, I was slightly confused because it does not come with the battery. It's pre-installed, and this is just the charger. So this is probably the most important part of the Go Power bike. And look, there's even a plug there. I gotta find the outlet. It says only use the included charger. Important charging notes. To remove or reinsert the battery, please see the next page for detailed instructions. Fully insert the battery pack into the bike frame. I have to get the keys to unlock where the battery is. So here, lock, open. All right, I'm gonna do this next part off camera because it's boring. This is the most important part of this bike. If you're gonna use the electric part. Battery is in the frame. Why didn't I see this before? There's a big attention sticker, and here is your charging port. That's pretty nice actually, unless it goes bad, which I hope I just didn't jinx myself. So there is your charging port. We're ready to go now. Okay, so I needed to take a break from assembling that bike, and it's got a charge, so we're at Flips in Edinburgh. This is biscuit and gravy. This is knish. This is eggs, hash, and their special donut. I forget what, all eggs all in. I can't remember, but it looks good. Looks good. And these are special flip donuts you get only at this restaurant. This sausage gravy biscuit, the side, oh my goodness. It is so good. This is legit. I would come just get this. I just went to I wasn't planning to film in a restroom, but there's this cat restroom at the Flip restaurant where I got my breakfast. Look at that, based on Titanic, that's amazing. Wash your hands. Interesting decisions here. Decisions were made about the bathroom, and there's some, I guess these are people's cats that work here. Some nice cats. If you like cats, let me know in the comment section. Are cats the best? Cats or dogs? I like dogs, but I'm leaning more towards cats lately. Especially some cats I know, including Momo. The meow meow, you get the pow pow. Okay, so going out for breakfast while waiting for your Go Power bike to charge is a good idea, but there's a few other things. There's a few things that I've learned. Plug in the charging to the bike first and then the outlet, and then do not turn on the power button while charging. You want to unplug it first, and then the key button, the main part that says Go Power, the key is on the underside. And that's how you turn it, and that's how you get the battery out. And also, if it's been in storage, it's going to take a long time to charge, at least 3 hours, which I did not expect because I want to go biking. So that's a slight downside. But the bike is light. If everything works, it looks really good, feels good. But now I'm waiting. So those are some tips right away for your Go Power bike. And I'll give you updates along the way. So I was really concerned that there's a problem with the battery. There is where you charge it. The keyhole is under here. I don't know if you could see it. And it finally turned green. It's red when you're charging, and it's not good until it's green. Exactly at 3 hours. So if yours has been sitting in a box at Best Buy or directly from Go Power, you need to make it charge at least 3 hours, and don't be concerned. I was concerned. I actually checked 5 minutes and I'm like, it's still red. Just right over 3 hours, it's ready to go. So I'm in Barnes & Noble's
close to Erie. They have a really nice selection of vinyl records. Look at this, No Code. Oh, Pearl Jam, Dark Matter. I actually really like this album. Black vinyl, but $44.99. Wow. I remember when vinyl records were $30. That was expensive. Tragic Kingdom, $29.99. My Chemical Romance, Nirvana in Utero, 2013 mix. Oh, look, System of a Down, $7.99. Why is it? Is it used? I don't know. Produced by Rick Rubin, 1998. Huh, look at this. Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, 30% off. Is this a one-disc version? No, they have both. Nice. I've never seen a one-disc version. Really cool. I mean, I've never seen a not in a double case CD, in like a single case, but there's 2 CDs in there. Against the Machine, 20% off. Nice. It's nice to shop at Barnes & Nobles. They have some good deals here. I'm shocked. They even have a cassette tape. Exclusive orange cassette for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I have one of this already though. Not this version, but that's an album cover. This is awesome. Lady Gaga, Born This Way. Cool. Got Alice in Chains, Dirt. Beyonce, Cowboy Carter. Sgt. Pepper's, Sabrina Carpenter. Lana Del Rey, Ultraviolence. Look at this, Lisa Frankenstein Collector's Edition DVD, 50% off. Maybe. It's only $10. Here's their Criterion Collection stuff. 30% off, but it's $50. Wow, this is Spinal Tap. Virgin Suicides, Train Spotting. This stuff's expensive. Rushmore, $40. Just for Criterion Collection? I'm sorry, I can't get behind that. Here's A24. I know this collector's here. Anora DVD. Saw this movie. Great acting. It's a hard watch, though. Civil War. DVD Special Edition. DVDs are collectible now. That's the era we live in. Love Lies Bleeding. $34.99. TV Glow. Bring Her Back. Here's some plushies. Barnes & Nobles. Okay, Computer on vinyl. I have this already. Let's see what other Radiohead. Pablo Honey and Rainbows. Kid A. Chapel Roan the Bends. Moonshaped Pool, I think, is the only one I don't have on vinyl record. $33.99. The Best of REM. That would be a great one to get. Let me see what tracks are on here. Man on the Moon, The Great Beyond, Bad Day. Oh, this is an awesome record to get. That's really fair. $42.99, not for that price. All right, so I got out of Barnes & Nobles. I got Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. It's 2 discs, but it looks like a 1-disc copy. I've never seen that before. It's 30% off. So it was $16.31. And I signed up for Barnes & Noble's rewards. There is limited, just an update on physical media at Barnes & Noble's. There's a great vinyl record selection that they get new vinyl in, but the CDs looked like they've been sitting there for a while. That's why there's 30% off. So once these are gone, I doubt you're gonna get new CDs at Barnes & Noble's. It's probably just existing stock besides the vinyl. The DVD and Blu-ray and 4K and Criterion and A24, they're getting new releases. But this is an update because I could cover this on my channel. If you want to buy CD shopping, you should probably go to your Barnes & Nobles or Star stores now. Besides Walmart, I think Walmart's the only one that consistently gets new CDs. But that's decent price for this, and it's a sealed copy. Nice. Oh, best tracks on here. Tonight, Zero, Butterfly Wings. I think I like Barty's 1979, Tales of a Scorched Earth, Lily,
by Starlight. There's a lot of good songs on here. Mason Farms and they have this display, Pumpkin Town. They have fresh produce, pumpkins all over. Look, they have squash. Mason Farms is close to Lake Erie, Presque Isle. Look at this produce. I gotta find the corn. Really good.
Excuse me, sorry.
Here's the little mini pumpkins, squash. Look at those. Those are huge. That's really, I'm not gonna say anything. Here's some more. Here. Well, there's the corn. Fresh apple cider. 99 cents each, $4.49 for half a dozen. Pumpkin displays right for Halloween at Mason Farms. Here's the Minions and Gru. And then here's Sesame Street. Look at that. Cookie Monster looks really messed up. Ernie, Bert. Oh, there's even Big Bird. Red Riding Hood. Wow, they have Monsters Inc. as pumpkins. Mason Farms. Look at that. Boo doesn't look right though. Shrek. Wow, that Shrek looks like super. Oh my God. Look at Donkey. Why didn't they do Donkey as a pumpkin? But Shrek looks extremely accurate. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I'm disappointed the witch isn't a pumpkin either. And Toy Story. Mr. Pumpkinhead. So Mr. Potato Head. There's Woody, Buzz. There's nice candle options at Mason Farms. They have some really good flavors here. Homemade sugar cookie, buttered maple syrup, Fruity Hoops, Thai Lamode, hot apple pie. Which ones would you get? American's apple pie, stuffed French toast. That sounds good. Butterscotch bourbon. That's another one. Fizzy pop, root beer float. I think I'd get butterscotch bourbon or stuffed French toast. Even more lilac. What does butt naked smell like? Blood orange, summer night, mango smoothie, coconut banana, vanilla waffle cone, passion fruit. We have some good popcorn here. Cheese corn, caramel corn pops. I like those. I've had those before. Caramel corn. This is the one hot cheese corn, white cheddar corn, caramel corn, butter corn, triple corn mix. I probably want the hot cheese corn. What? Amish butter microwave popcorn? I love popcorn. Blue kernel popcorn. Red kernel popcorn. Interesting. Non-GMO. Look at that. Blue kernel popcorn. Here's Lake Erie. Look how beautiful it is. We're going to be biking on this bike trail with my new bike. That's all charged up. Got my helmet ready to go. This is the life. All right, my Go Power bike is ready to go on the trail. But remember, safety first. Wear your helmet. This is all I have for now. Hopefully I don't need pads for my knees and my elbows, but maybe eventually. We'll see. We'll see. It's been a while since I've been bike riding. All right. My initial impressions are pretty good. Had some technical difficulties. Since you're just getting it out of the box, it's been in the box for a while, especially from Best Buy. I had to put some air in the tires, so check your tires first. This is how you gas, and you turn it towards you, and this is the brake. So you have to be careful because you can accidentally do it. I mean, it still be hard, but when you're riding this bike,
B, I hold my right hand way towards the end so I don't accidentally gas it. And I would start pedaling first before you gas it. Don't go from stop to gas, would be dangerous. But I've only been going like 9-10 miles per hour. And there's all kind of shifting and everything if you want to go faster. I'm not going to do that. I'm new. I've been biking years. There's also a flashlight, or a headlight, I mean. So I'm pretty happy. But yeah, it takes some adjustment. I've just been gassing every once in a while, biking most at the start. But definitely watch this and don't accidentally do it.
All right, the bike ride's going good. Look at these geese chilling out. Good job so far.
Look at them. Are they getting fish? There's my bike at a boat launch, Niagara boat launch. Lake Erie, look at that. Pretty happy with it. $800, Best Buy.
Look at the sun setting. It's so nice. All right, maiden voyage or bike ride is done with my Go Power bike. I forgot what it was called, sorry. Gonna give you some tips.
All right, here's some quick tips for your Go Power bike, electric bike. Use the kickstand. That's number one. Next is when you're going, pedal first and then use the gas slightly. And don't do both at the same time. You'll get effed up. And the next tip for this, I enjoy this bike. I would say out of 10 though, I would give it, based on the price, an 8 out of 10. It gets extra points for having the battery right in there, because a lot of electric bikes do not have the battery built into the frame. You have to tie them up and charge them. But it feels like a basic Kia. This isn't like a premium electric bike, but it'll get you going. And then this, I have to constantly think, do not accidentally press this with my right hand. There's also, it's a little bit loose. I got to check all the bolts and stuff later on and check the tires. But I really enjoy it. It's good for the price. Love the electric bike. Had a great experience today. And then this, I have to see, maybe this is because it was in the box so long. I have to get the right tool and tighten all this stuff up. Now I'm going to show how to dismantle it. I almost forgot. So you pull this up here. There you go. Pull this here. Oh, should I turn this off? Turn it off first. Off. There you go. And I wish there was a better way to transport this part. That's kind of like, where do you put this? Just have to gently, you could really F that up. That's another tip. Be careful with that part. Here's this. That's for transport. Flip this up. And then you fold it, which I'm going to do off camera because it's hard to do. It works though. It's great for your car. You don't need a bike rack.
Basically what you know, it looks like folded up. It'll be a little tighter, but I got to lift it into my car. But yeah, it fits in an SUV pretty easy.
It's a different electric bike, Velotric or I don't know how you say it, but it's got the battery there, but it folds up a lot nicer than mine. This is like a premium bike experience. So I do think it is, you get what you pay for, but it's a good entry-level bike. Good for me because I'm not like a hardcore biker right now. I think it's worth it if you're not going to go every weekend, like once in a while.